That blue shade that seemed perfect in the store, but when you got home it simply didn't match with anything? The red dress you love, but always ends up at the back of your closet because you never know what to wear with it? Yes, you're not alone. Most women are making the same mistakes with colors that transform a potentially elegant look into something, well, let's say confused is the polite word I'll use. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave your like. Because today I'm going to reveal the secrets that truly elegant women know about color combinations, and that will completely transform your wardrobe. This is Carol from Lucrative Elegance, and before we continue, I need to make a confession. I've woken up many mornings staring at a closet full of clothes and feeling like I had absolutely nothing to wear, all because, despite having beautiful pieces, I didn't know how to combine them correctly. And yes, even with all my passion for beautiful and elegant things, I still fell into these traps. I remember once going to an important dinner wearing an olive green outfit that I loved, with an emerald green scarf I received as a gift. I thought I was killing it until I saw the photos later. The conflict between the undertones left the look totally unbalanced. It seemed like I was wearing two completely different colors, even though they were both green. There's a big difference between choosing beautiful pieces and knowing how to harmonize them. Now let's get to what really matters. Do you know what's the hottest color trend for 2025? Butter yellow. That soft and sophisticated shade that's dominating international runways and already appears in collections from major brands. This lighter shade of yellow, which resembles the color of the food and therefore gets this name, has secured its place in recent seasons and continues strong as one of the trending colors of the year. But here's the problem. Most women have no idea how to incorporate it into elegant looks. This is the first major color combination mistake I need to address. Ignoring undertones. Error number 1. The undertone conflict within the same color. It seems simple to combine pieces of the same color, right? Wrong. Olive green isn't just olive green. Let's analyze this in more depth. Look outside your window. See those leaves? Some are darker, others lighter. The ones closer to the light are much brighter, but they're all green. The secret is there. Nature is our greatest inspiration when we talk about harmonious combinations. Not because I love walking in the forest. Honestly, I hate physical activities. I only do them because I don't want to gain weight. It's because our brains evolved over thousands of years surrounded by natural landscapes. In color theory, this is called monochromatic harmony. When you choose an initial color and work with its variations in tone, resulting from differences in saturation and amount of light and shadow. This is the simplest and most elegant harmony, especially with blue and green tones. To create an elegant monochromatic look, you need to work with different levels of luminosity of the same shade of green. Take a green and break it down into different levels of light. The same green, different hues and shadows. This is what designers call tint, color plus white, tone, color plus gray, and shade, color plus black, within color theory. Elegance is in the details, darling. And believe me, truly refined women understand this intuitively. Error number 2, the surprising truth about olive green. Get ready for something that will blow your mind. Olive green is not green. I know, it sounds crazy. Technically, khaki is a desaturated dark yellow. Yes, yellow. And that's why combining it with butter yellow, which by the way is the color of summer 2025, works so well. It's a monochromatic combination, but still looks rich and complex, unexpected yet super polished. Don't believe me? Think of the color map for yellow. If you push the shade to the lighter side, you get butter yellow. Slide it to the gray side, that's khaki. Same base color, completely different feel. This is what designers call analogous harmony, when you combine neighboring colors on the chromatic circle. Analogous colors are those that are close to each other on the color wheel, usually of the same temperature. The result is a harmonious, smooth, and refined combination that works with neighboring colors, creating a pleasant and natural visual transition. Now, to finish this look, because this combination seems a little unfinished, add something with contrast to give more dimension and depth. A dark red cardigan and a matching bag, for example. This creates an element of complementary color, colors that are in opposite positions on the color wheel and create a vibrant and balanced contrast. And there you go, a super chic and elevated look. Still fashionable, but balanced with classic colors. And remember, you don't need to be rich to be elegant. Elegance is in harmony, not in the price tag. Error number 3, the trap of complementary colors. Often, after watching all these colorful tutorials on YouTube, we fall into the trap of complementary color combinations. Choose two opposite colors on the color wheel and you're ready, right? Not exactly. When you combine two pure opposite colors, you create a super intense and aggressive vibe. That's why sports brands love these combinations. They want to energize you, encourage you to run that marathon or go to the gym, and that works for sports. But we don't want that aggressive energy in our everyday styles, do we? An elegant woman understands that subtlety is everything. In color theory, complementary colors are those directly opposite on the color wheel, like green and red, blue and orange, or yellow and purple. When used together, they create the greatest possible contrast. It's an intrinsically contrasting harmony, which can be fascinating but also visually exhausting if not well handled. So how should a chic and elegant complementary combination be? You take both colors but soften them. Instead of pure red, opt for a soft pink. Instead of bold green, use something like a pale sage. The same concept, just more refined. And here's another tip: proportions. Avoid those one-to-one contrasting horizontal divisions that create strong lines. Try a layout more like 80-20 if possible. Let one color lead and the other support. Vertical lines usually work better. Color theory experts always recommend choosing a dominant color and using the complementary one only for accents and highlights. This way, the complementary duo still works but feels more delicate, more balanced, and much more chic. This is what differentiates an elegant woman from one who just follows trends without understanding the principles behind them. Error number 4. Not adding a touch of pigment. Beige and brown. It's a basic combination for many of us. But take a look at this same look with just a touch of pigment. The beige transforms into a soft orange apricot, and the brown shifts to a purplish tone. Such a small change, but it brings much more life, more energy, more personality. Even indoors, without a jacket, without a bag, just the chunky bracelets, it still looks polished and chic. This happens because we're working with what color theory experts call hue, the maximum intensity of the color, or the variation of shade obtained by mixing two colors at their maximum intensity without mixing black or white pigments. Instead of using pure neutral colors, we're adding a subtle touch of pigment that completely transforms the look. The color combination is rich and elegant. It reminds me of Mocha Mousse, the 2025 color of the year according to Pantone, a soft and delicate brown with cooler undertones and rosy nuances, capable of providing intense sensations of pleasure and relaxation. This cozy shade has its own majesty, bringing mixtures of cocoa, chocolate, and coffee that awaken in us the desire for comfort. Another color that experts indicate for 2025 is Baltic Amber, a rich and intense tone that mixes orange nuances with touches of red and brown. It naturally conveys a sense of depth and warmth, perfect for adding personality to your looks. Error number 5. Too many colors in a single look. If you ask me, Carol, can I wear burgundy with butter yellow, red, and delicate pink all in one look? I would say. Technically, these colors can work together. But here's the thing. Why mix so many strong colors in a single look? Nature does this. But nature has infinite space, an entire field of flowers stretching from one horizon to another. Our bodies are a small canvas in comparison. This is something that color theory experts call triadic harmony, or tetradic harmony, when you use 3 or 4 equidistant colors on the chromatic circle. These harmonies offer high visual contrast and are very rich, but they're also the most difficult to work with. If all colors are used in equal proportions, the harmony seems unbalanced. Even for color lovers like me, I suggest using at most 3 pigmented colors in one look. Replace the red flats with black ones and leave the rest as is. This way you have 3 pigmented colors: burgundy, butter yellow, and pink. Fun, colorful, let's say quite adventurous for many of us, but definitely cohesive. Or reverse it. Replace the butter yellow blouse with a white one and you can still wear the red flats. Now you have only 2 pigmented colors, red and burgundy, and 2 neutrals, white and black. Red, which ranges from cherry red to burgundy, will be a dominant color for 2025. It has already been featured by brands like Balmain, Gucci, and Schiaparelli. This intense color symbolizes not only energy and passion, but also adds a dose of boldness to the season's looks. The main lesson here: if you love mixing colors, go ahead, but limit yourself to 2 or 3 pigmented colors at most. Let the rest be neutral: black, white, gray, whatever works for you. It's a foolproof way to keep your look bold without overdoing it. I want to share something special with you. If you're looking to elevate your level of elegance in all areas of life, not just in color combinations, check out my ebook, Be Elegant When Traveling: Global Etiquette for the Sophisticated Traveler. The link is in the first pinned comment. Because, darling, elegance isn't just about what you wear, but how you carry yourself in any environment, especially when you're away from home. And believe me, as a woman who values education and gentleness, I know how small details make all the difference. So, which of these tips will you implement first? Remember that being elegant doesn't mean being boring. You can be authentic and still refined. You can like vibrant colors and still look sophisticated. The lucrative elegance that I advocate isn't just in how you look, but in the value that this appearance brings to your life, whether in professional opportunities, social connections, or simply in the confidence you convey. If you liked these tips and want to transform your elegance into something lucrative for your life, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave your like. Your support means a lot to me and helps me continue creating valuable content like this. Until next time, and remember, elegance isn't just what you wear, but how you combine each element to tell your unique story.